This is not financial advice, not legal advice for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the bad actors, naked shorting AMC, they know that they're in trouble. They know if they manipulate the price down too much more, all that's going to do is trigger a buying frenzy with retail investors and even institutions who seem to be loading up. But here's the thing. The volume is at all-time lows, okay? The volume of AMC is at all-time lows. And the reason I think it is because they're stuck. They don't know what to do. They see the liquidity running out, and they know if they push it down even further, what's going to happen is retail investors are going to jump in and start buying more. And they don't really want that. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they can't get out. Usually when you see low volume, that's usually bad for retail investors. But in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the low volume is great. It tells me that the bad actors are slowing down on the criminality because they don't know which way to turn. They know that they are screwed, and they're trying to probably look for some type of, as Uncle Frank says, some black swan event to save them. But I don't see it happening. What I see on the horizon, I see their liquidity running out. I see the over-leveraged banks in trouble, cutting off their line of credit. And I see them running to bankruptcy court or running to Congress begging for help. That is what I see on the horizon. If this wasn't going to be so catastrophic to the global economy, I think it would have ran already. But when it does run, it's going to have global implications. Just my opinion. Okay? It's going to have global implications. But you guys know who I blame. I blame the SEC. Because had the SEC reined in those bad actors a long time ago, the situation wouldn't have gotten so out of control. And I'm going to use a cancer analogy again. Stage 1 cancer, you have a little dot, a little, abrasion. You go to the doctor, they take it out, they clean it up, and you're good to go. But the SEC saw the little aversion. They saw the stage 1 cancer, and they did absolutely nothing. They let it progress into stage 2, into stage 3, into stage 4. And now that's where we're sitting at with the economy because the SEC refused to do their job. And one of the reasons they refuse to do their job, because a lot of times, who are these bad actors stealing from? They're stealing from retail investors. They're stealing from pension funds. They're stealing from institutions who follow the rules. Anyway, here are the AMC numbers. The volume they're reporting is 3,983,084. Under 4 million AMC shares traded. That is absolutely crazy to me. That tells you that they are stuck and they don't know what to do because the volume is so low. And they're reporting the call options are like all over the place. They're reporting some real low call options, but you guys know the call options mean absolutely nothing, and you know why? There's no gamma squeeze. They're not forced to buy it in the open market. They're not forced to cover. They can do whatever they want. They can lend the same shares over and over again. They can talk to their buddy, the market makers, to just create more shares out of thin air like a magic trick. And the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, they know exactly what they're doing. I mean, if we can see it and we're dumb money, you know the smart money can see it. But they do absolutely nothing. They allow these bad actors to continue robbing and stealing from retail investors. It is absolutely crazy to me. And guess what? 38.6% of that volume was shorted shares. So they found 1,500,000 shares to short into the market, and manipulate the price of AMC. I would like to see where those shorts came from. I would like to see where they came from. Where did they originate? Where did they get them from? But they're not going to let us see that. Not voluntarily anyway. The only way they're going to let us see that is when a judge orders them to turn over that information, and then it's going to get ugly. We're going to get a clearer picture of what they've been doing for the last 4 years. And on top of all that, their days to cover is creeping up. How is there hardly any volume, hardly any shorts, but the days to cover is creeping up? The days to cover they're reporting is now 12.91, almost 13 days. They're reporting they need to cover all those shorts, even though there's no volume. The real days to cover, probably 10 times that, 20 times that. And they're claiming the short interest is only 17.03%. How's the days to cover going up, but the short interest is not going up? I mean, the numbers are illogical to me. The numbers are totally illogical. But the bottom line is this. They have slowed down on their criminality. The days to cover is creeping up. And they really don't see no way out except bankruptcy or running to Congress for help. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think the days to cover is going up, but the short interest is staying consistent? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.